You can get so much farther with a kind word and a gun than with a kind word alone. The bullet changes things in my head, even if it gets in the ass. Can you forgive an enemy? God will forgive. Our task is to arrange their meeting. Nothing personal. It's just business. As a child, I prayed to God for a bicycle. Then I realized that God works differently. I stole my bike and prayed for forgiveness. Some people play safe not to lose. You will definitely lose if you play safe. I will give 3 dozen of my thugs for one person who can solve questions by talking. Hell must be a pretty swell spot, because the guys that invented religion have sure been trying hard to keep everybody else out. If your friends ask you to negotiate with your enemy, then the traitors have already agreed behind your back. Be correct with everyone, sociable with many, close to the elect, friend to the few. Be careful who you call your friends. I'd rather have for quarters than 100 pennies. Sometimes it's better to tolerate fools. You can learn something worthwhile, but never argue with them. The world belongs to the patient. Do not shake the green apple tree. When the apple is ripe, it will fall down by itself. I'm a businessman. I've made my money supplying a popular demand. If I break the law, my customers are as guilty as I am. Be flexible. As soon as you stopped being flexible, you died. Be flexible. This is a forged from metal and absolutely inflexible rule. The most flexible element gradually becomes the controlling element of the system. Don't test the depth of the river with both feet. Work out the problems. As they come up, everything you do comes back to you. Capitalism is the legitimate racket of the ruling class. The country wanted booze, and I organized it. Why should I be called a public enemy? All the dead were hanged on me, with the exception of the victims of World War II. If you must lie, be brief. One day you will regret that you did not hear these quotes earlier. Do not lose the opportunity. Watch our next video. You can get much farther with a kind word and a gun than you can with a kind word alone. I am like any other man. All I do is supply a demand. Vote early and vote often. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I have spent the best years of my life giving people the lighter pleasures, helping them have a good time, and all I get is abuse. The existence of a hunted man. You accomplish more with a smile, a handshake, and a gun than you do with just a smile and a handshake. You can go a long way with a smile. You can go a lot farther with a smile and a gun. I have built my organization upon fear. I am just a businessman, giving the people what they want. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. You can go through life and make new friends every year, every month practically, but there was never any substitute for those friendships of childhood that survive into adult years. Those are the ones in which we are bound to one another with hoops of steel.